Hey, what's up guys? I decided to make a Valentine's Day video, even though it's in 2 days. I'm giving you guys 2 days to check out these songs I'm going to be recommending. I am prepped for Valentine's Day. My dog Dudley is my Valentine, and was last year too. If you love Valentine's Day and you're lovey-dovey and you're looking for some classic heart-wrenching emotional songs to get you in that Valentine's Day mood, then I got 5 songs for you. If you're single AF or just hate the thought of a Hallmark holiday, then I have 5 songs that are anti-love for you. Stay tuned, and thanks for checking this video out. Don't forget to subscribe. So for all my lovebirds out there, here are the top 5 songs to get you in the mood for Valentine's Day, or if you're in your feels, or you just love the thought of love, here you go.
I love you.
Number 5 is Indian Summer by The Doors. I think a Doors song definitely belongs on here. Jim Morrison was a very loving man, a prolific poet. The song is a bit shorter, which I believe is why I put it on the top of this list, but it does have a very smooth and casual vibe to it. The instrumentation in the background is very soft. Jim's voice is very soft and smooth, and I just think it's a beautiful song. The first time that I saw it was actually in the movie The Doors with Val Kilmer, but I had a binge on The Doors and downloaded every album and found this hidden gem. Everybody knows that Jim's main love was Pamela Curson, despite Patricia Keneally taking over his last name because they supposedly got married, but everyone and his band and friends all knew that Pamela was the apple of his eye and who all of his songs were about, that focused on love.
Nothing feels the same. All your dreams are strange. Love comes walking in.
Number 4 is Love Comes Walking In by Van Hagar. Yes, that's Van Halen with Sammy Hagar. Sammy Hagar has a really distinct voice. Van Hagar took a more experimental direction and allowed Eddie to express his talents on the keyboard. They have a lot of love songs, but this one's specifically about what it feels like to fall in love, and I just think it's a really special song. That's why it's number 4. Number 3 is Wild Horses by the Rolling Stones. This is a bit of a sadder song, but nonetheless it is about the strength of love. He is telling his lover that nothing will pull him away from her, and nothing will come between them no matter what happens. Mick Jagger's a bit of a ladies' man. He had his 9th kid kind of recently with a 29-year-old, I believe, so she's a fraction of his age. He had a girlfriend who committed suicide. He's had several wives, but Wild Horses is definitely a song that is going to show his softer side.
And it's hard to hold a candle in the cold November rain.
Number 2 is November Rain by Guns N' Roses. You knew I had to throw a Guns N' Roses song in there. This is an absolute masterpiece. It's a long song, but it never gets boring. The beginning of the song is talking about how it's often difficult to keep a relationship going because so many problems get thrown at them. But the end of the song is very hopeful and ends in a positive note, saying, you know, don't mind the problems because they will pass, and we will keep this relationship going as long as we love each other and stay true to each other. The whole entire instrumentation is beautiful. Despite contrary belief, there is no orchestra in the recording of the song. In the music video there is, but that's just because Axl wanted to hear what it would sound like if an orchestra actually played it. He spent days in his recording studio playing with a switchboard, piecing together every single string section, the background voices, and made that song. He composed the entire thing.
'Cause I miss you, baby, and I don't wanna miss a thing.
And finally, number 1 is probably one of the most popular songs in America, I Don't Want to Miss a Thing by Aerosmith, featured in the movie Armageddon with Steven Tyler's daughter Liv acting as the main character. This is a beautiful song. I know that a lot of times when I'm out at bars, DJs will throw this into their set and everybody just stops what they're doing and starts singing it in unison. It's crazy how popular the song is. It's beautiful. There's so many nice things being said in it. It's just like the perfect way to tell your partner that you love them. So those are the 5 songs for feeling lovey, and let's get started with the 5 anti-love songs. Now, traveling on to the dark side, our top 5 anti-love, anti-relationship, anti-Valentine's Day songs. And Valentine's Day for you consists of finishing a whole bottle of wine with your friends and probably ending up crying because every person you meet is a scumbag. That got kind of personal. Then here's 5 songs for you.
You never call me when you're sober.
For number 5, we have Call Me When You're Sober by Evanescence. This song fires a lot of shots at an ex who obviously had some kind of alcohol or drug problem. Amy Lee and Sean Morgan of Seether had a relationship for over a few years. It apparently was very rocky due to Morgan's addiction, but according to Morgan, Amy Lee wasn't the biggest saint that she painted herself as either. Personally, I've met Sean Morgan. I think he's a really down-to-earth person. Doesn't mean I have any idea what he's like as a personal individual or what he's like when he had addiction problems, but I do think that it was pretty sad that she wrote a song bashing him for his addiction, which is a disease. I picked this song because it's very powerful and Amy's voice is very powerful. You can hear the emotion and tone in her singing.
Don't lie to me. Tell me where did you sleep last night?
Number 4 is Where Did You Sleep Last Night by Nirvana. Kurt Cobain and Courtney Love did have a very strenuous relationship. Some have conspiracies that she is responsible for his passing. That is a whole other subject in itself. Supposedly, when Kurt was in Europe, he had a gut feeling that Courtney Love was cheating on him. It's for anyone who's been cheated on, anybody who has had someone meddling in their relationship, trust issues.
Baby, baby, I'm gonna leave you.
Number 3 is Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You by Led Zeppelin. I think the title of the song in itself is pretty anti-love and anti-Valentine's Day. It is about a relationship that is going down the drain and Robert Plant is leaving the subject of the song. It's a very powerful song. There's a lot of back and forth between the slower parts and the hard, fast parts. Jimmy Page goes absolutely insane on the acoustic guitar.
I can't wait to never be with you again.
Number 2 is Murder of Blue Skies by Chris Cornell. This song is featured on Higher Truth, which was his last album that he recorded before his untimely passing. The subject of the song is responsible for the demise of this relationship, saying that this person is ruining and murdering the peacefulness and the serenity and, you know, the love in the relationship. It's like probably the nicest fuck you song I've ever heard. Was he having relationship issues with his wife at the time? Nobody knows. I know that I wouldn't want to be married to somebody who was writing songs saying, I can't wait to never be with you again.
I used to love her, but I had to kill her.
And number 1 on the countdown, I was really looking through every other artist that I've listened to pick a song for, but I couldn't find a better song than this one. We have Guns N' Roses again with Used to Love Her. It is a more lighthearted fuck you song. Obviously a joke. He's talking about how he murdered somebody that he was in a relationship with. It's so upbeat and you think it's gonna be this like happy song because it's acoustic. Then all of a sudden the words start and you're like, whoa, I did not see that one coming. This is a really fun song about, you know, if you hate your ex and you wish you could kill them, apparently. I don't know how much more ex bashing you can possibly get than a song like that, but I'm glad they were able to put a lighthearted twist on it and not make it dark, because then people would probably be very skeptical of Axl Rose, as if they weren't already. So there you have it. There are your 5 anti-Valentine's Day, anti-love songs. Everybody have a happy Valentine's Day, whether you're spending it with your friends or your significant other or by yourself. Go get some chocolate on February 15th. It's half off chocolate day. Whether you're in a relationship or not, you can still take advantage of this deal. Have a good one.